forgot there was one more. Hey guys, it's Maggie, and today I'm doing my May book haul. I actually did buy books this month. Part of it was because it was my birthday, but also just because I actually bought books, which I know it's weird. I don't ever buy enough books in a month to do a book haul, but like I have 7, so I figured I could talk about those. But first of all, I wanted to thank you guys so much for 300 subscribers. I really wanted to reach it by my birthday, and I did, and we're already past 300, and that's crazy. So thanks so much, guys, and I really hope you continue to watch my videos. And yeah, the first 4 books I picked up from Amazon. So the first one I have is J.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings series, the complete volume in like the 50th anniversary. So here it is. It's amazing. The writing is so small. I've actually started Lord of the Rings. It's my like summer project, and I'm on page 86. I'm on chapter 4. And I've been on chapter 4 for like a month because I haven't had time. But my goal is to read a little bit of it, like a chapter a night, chapter or 2 every night. So it's like my big summer TBR book this year. Next, I picked up Trials of Apollo by Rick Riordan. I, of course, had to pick this up because it's the second book in the Trials of Apollo series, which is like the sequel series after Heroes of Olympus, which is the sequel series after Percy Jackson. And yeah, of course I had to pick it up. I mean, it's not really a sequel series to Heroes of Olympus, but I mean, Percy and Annabeth are in it. Well, at least I don't know if Annabeth is in this one, but Percy's in it, and I love Percy, so I had to pick this up. Next, I picked up Always and Forever Lara Jean by Jenny Han. I feel like I've talked about this before in a video. I might have. I love this book. I love this trilogy. It's the cutest thing to ever happen, and I'm obsessed with these characters and the story, and I can't believe it's over. And yeah, this was just such a good read. I read it in like a day, and it was adorable. Then I have Alex and Eliza by Melissa De La Cruz. This is basically it tells the story of Alexander Hamilton and Eliza, and I'm really excited because it's like historical non-fiction. Like, it's about real life people. Like, I don't really know. I'm super excited to read it just because I'm obsessed with Hamilton, and I'm obsessed with like the Revolutionary War era anyways. I've been obsessed with it since I was like 10. So yeah, I'm really excited to read it, and when I saw this was like a book, I was like, need, and I got it. So next I have Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. I actually picked this one up at my local Barnes & Noble the day it came out, and I remember I went to the cashier to check it out, and they were like, we have like 10 copies of this book behind the desk today. Is it like a big day? And I was like, yeah, it's the release day. And they were like, oh, that explains a lot. So yeah, Lord of Shadows. I read this book in 2 days. It ripped me to shreds. The last 3 pages were horrible, and I wish they never happened, and I don't even know if I'm gonna end up doing a video about this because I'm so emotionally distraught from it. I might, but I'm like not mentally prepared to do it yet, and I've read this book like a couple weeks ago now, and I still can't do it. So we'll see when that happens. Next 3 books I actually picked up at my local supermarket because every year there's like the neighborhood Rotary Club does like book donations, and they do a big used book sale, and there's nothing really in the teen section, like in the YA section. There's never anything there. They put teens and children's together. It's always picture books, so you really have to go searching through like the adults, like new adult stuff to find books. So I just picked up some books. Last year I got like 12. This year I only found 3 that I liked because I went on the last day of the sale, and usually they don't restock, obviously, so like first come first serve. So I should have gone on the first day, but I didn't. So, but I did find some really good ones. Like the first one I picked up is Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, and of course everyone's talking about Outlander. I don't really ever read books that are this size. They're just really small, but eventually I do want to watch the show, and I just thought, why not give it a chance? So I picked up Outlander. It was like 50 cents, so yeah, I'd pick this up. Next, I picked up A Conspiracy of Kings by Megan Whalen Turner. This book is a fantasy book, basically. It reminds me a lot of like Falling Kingdoms, the synopsis. So I'm like, okay, I don't really know if this is young adult or not. I don't really know what it is, but I'm excited to read it because it looked interesting, and I was really intrigued by the synopsis, so. The last book I got is definitely a new adult book, and it's The Way the Crow Flies by Anne-Marie MacDonald. This book is definitely a used book, but I'm totally fine with that because I love used books. Basically, this one is a historical fiction book that takes place during the Cold War, and I love historical fiction, especially during big points in history. So, like I mentioned earlier, I love the Revolutionary War era. I actually haven't read a lot about the Cold War era, so I'm excited to read this eventually. It follows a girl, basically, who her father gets caught up in a bunch of secrets and lies, and she has to learn like she has to basically face the truth, and then it follows her into adulthood. So the book is kind of like from child to adulthood, so I'm really excited to read this and see what it's about. And that is it for today's video. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye!